Whether it's word vomiting I love you or falling in love with a hookup, we've all made some questionable choices.
All right, this one time, this girl let me know I was in a relationship. That's how gangster she was. She took it. This is like for the 100th time we just had sex. And then she just looks at me, she was like, so you know those other bitches gotta go, right? That was it. I swear to God, she took my phone and started unfollowing people. That's what you girls gotta do. Go for yours, okay?
Wait. So we are a couple or no? No? No.
All of my relationships have started, like the dates came after the sex. So I'm probably not a good judge of character.
If consistent sex means that I'm in a relationship, I am in a polyamorous relationship with Jeff Henderson and Gary Hanswell. We should go to the Quiznos and you let me give you a handy. No, let's stay home and off to Netflix.
I know I'm in a relationship when either both of us had said, I love you. Sorry, there's a little bit of bitterness in my throat. Or we've had the talk.
So, like, what are we? And then, like, I'd be like, I don't know, like, black people.
What are we? Are we like boyfriend and girlfriend? Are we like friends with benefits? I just want to know.
Hey, so what are we doing? Like, what is this?
You better put 5 pictures of me on your Instagram and let these bitches know you taken.
For me to make it public that I have someone means that I can't use my best marketing tool to get more girls.
For you to get me to do that, your vagina is made out of gold and barbecue sauce.
Like a fisherman is not going to stop using bait until he catches Moby Dick. And I'm trying to catch Moby Dick, not like...
Okay, I don't have to be your girlfriend. I can just, stop sucking your or like stop making you food or stop buying toilet paper for your bathroom.
I think it's cute that you think I have a plan for the talk. Normally, I'm just trying to hold back my emotions. Like I'm trying to hold a floodgate shut. I'm like, come on, we need more time, it's not ready. And then it just comes out probably during sex, like, I love you. And he's like, what? And I'm like, talk about this later.
You want to eat lunch together forever?
Forever? Okay, let me just tell my friends and then yes.
Hey, I'm on the football team, so I'm gonna you.
Yo, you got Instagram?
Yeah, you wanna follow me?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram.
All right, what's your handle? Let me get your phone.
These kids don't have to stay in all the time.
Bingo!
I was hooking up with a guy and it was fun and it was casual, but then I started liking him. And then he declared us buddies one day and I was like, oh. So that's what this is. Okay. So then I started seeing other people. And so then he started wanting something more. But I was like, actually, no, you know what? I realized that there's like other stuff out here that's like way better. So now we just have that fun dynamic.
Sure, to you it's just a fling, but to them it's the beginning of something beautiful, with a wedding and babies and his and hers tombstones.
I think if I like someone, I'm 100%. I want commitment because you don't know what type of craziness and disease is out there. I feel like I'm trying to join forces with someone on The Walking Dead. I'm like, you don't know what's out there. I can't go back out there. We'll stand a better chance if we're together.
I used to be so like all in for commitment, like a junkie, just being like, when are you gonna change your relationship status? Like, come on, take me to your brother's wedding this summer, just give it to me, let me have some.
If you're that interested in me, you obviously have poor tastes.
I am not afraid of commitment, but I am not always the first one to want to commit because I am slightly a hoe. Slightly. I'm relatively a hoe. All right, I might be a full-on hoe. The point is, I got a lot of love to give.
I just don't like myself enough to trust that anybody else would like me right off the bat. If you were a hunter and you were in the woods and you had your gun pointed at a deer and then the deer heard you like, and then was like, hey, great gun! You have like a great body and you're super handsome. Let's hang out. Can I sleep at your place? You'd be like, I don't trust this deer. F this deer.
But really though, turning a fling into your girlfriend is like pretending your water is vodka. Your expectations will not be met.
I don't define stuff as if it's like a fling or not because I never thought of it. If you throw the I'm a Odell Beckham it. I'm just gonna one hand reach back and catch it.
I let people know I'm just a fling generally with behavior. Like I just don't answer phone calls. I don't spend the night. Like I act like I owe them student loans. Same behavior.
If a girl was like, hey, so like, what are you doing tonight? I'll just be like, what's up? Yeah, no, we'll go. No, it sounds, Yeah.
I've not tried to turn a fling serious because normally he's just a fling because there's something wrong with him. Every fling I've ever had, when I talk about him, it ends with this sentence, but the was good. So it's like, he's really undereducated, but the was good. Or he always smells like cottage cheese, but the was good.
Turning a fling into something more serious can be really hard because it can be difficult to force somebody into doing something that they don't want to do. It's basically like relationship rape, you know?
Don't get mad at me after I catch the and then you're gonna tell me, oh, that came with relationship struggles. I didn't know. You just threw the ball, I caught it.
Sometimes you can wear them down, but a lot of times, you know, it's best to just cut your losses and find someone else.
You might end up a fling, you might not. Better get a good spiral on that one, I'll tell you that. Catch him.
It's time to take a moment, but stay tuned to learn what not to do.
I'll say I love you on the first date.
The earliest someone has said, I love you to me actually happened recently. I went back with a guy and he said it on the first date during sex. He was also really bad at sex. So I'm not sure, but I think I took someone's virginity.
It is hard to bounce back from a premature I love you.
Earliest I said I love you was about a month in, which is pretty early. He didn't say it back right away though.
I've never said I love you early. A girl has told me she loved me within the first month, and then I reciprocated like 3 months down the line, made her wait like it was a lottery.
I'll say I love you on the first date if it goes really well, but I also love tuna melts, you know? So like,
I did kind of slip. But like, that's when you do the thing where you say I love you by accident and then you have to play it off like, oh no, I love you. I mean, I hate you. I love that haircut on you.
I try to get a man to say I love you the same way he tries to get me to have anal sex. Like, I start with the tip of the iceberg and then see how he responds.
you gotta just spit it into the phone really quick and then hang up so she doesn't have a chance to respond. And then she'll text you back what she really feels. So you'll be like, I love you, click, it's over. 5 minutes later, you get a text back. Do you say I love you? No. I said, I'll rub you. If you need a massage, we'll do that when we get home. Back rubs.
Because you know that once you've said it, your relationship is going for gold.
People are sheepish with saying I love you, but notice how quickly you'll say I f***ing hate somebody.
I don't do it, I love you first. That's not happening.
I'm always the one who says I love you first. And so now I'm like, I can't do this again. I have got to wait.
I try to ease into the I love yous. Like, I'll say something like, I really like you. And then he responds positively, say, I really, really like you.
You come up with all these codes, like, I adore you.
If a girl says, I think you're so special, she loves you, but she's scared.
Instead of saying I love you, I'd be like, you know, the time we have together, I just love the time we have together.
I love your smile.
I try to divert it. I like embrace her, hug her, put her head on my chest, tell her like a couple compliments until she stops noticing me not having feelings the same way.
You're so cute.
Sometimes it doesn't work. It might blow up in your face and get cut if she Puerto Rican.
I adore you's big. I like I adore you a lot. I just say that over and over and over again.
In the beginning, girls are like, do you want to go on a jog by like the West Side Highway? No, absolutely not. In the morning? What are you f***ing nuts? No chance. But I do it. And as long as I'm keeping up with you, I have now run into my territory. You now trust me and you're gonna slowly become me, Dr. Frankenstein.
Sure he does, but do you really like watching his favorite team play a doubleheader? Come on now.
I am a relationship chameleon, and I feel a little guilty about that because I feel like I should be a strong, independent woman and nothing changed. But I also like new things.
I'm a relationship chameleon to get the relationship. Girls that I date are truly themselves at the beginning, and then they slowly morph into me. It's awesome.
I cannot date someone who starts to become me because I make a lot of bad decisions and I need someone to check me. If I want to eat ice cream at 4 a.m., I don't want to be sitting next to someone who also wants to eat ice cream at 4 in the morning because that's how you teamwork your way to diabetes.
I'll balance out the person that I'm with, you know? So like if you're really into a football team, I can get into that football team.
Like I seen a girl tweet, I can't wait till Floyd knocks Mayweather out. I wanted to push her off a cliff, you dumbass. That's the same person. If you don't know about sports, it's okay. We don't want you to.
Oh, you like hockey? I love hockey. What is happening?
Don't front and start saying, I can't wait till New York beat the Knicks. Excuse you?
Do you want me to get pretzels or beer? I'll go get that, and you can just watch your game. Because then you have to love me, right?
You don't know who to date, but maybe we know who not to date?
Definitely don't date somebody who's emotionally unavailable.
Any man that has a shirt with a naked woman on it because he loves vagina way too much. Like, he's not gonna be satisfied with just one. He's gonna cheat.
You probably shouldn't date a comedian.
Anybody with a bad sense of humor.
If it's like your brother's ex, don't date her.
Any dude that has 2 cell phones because he's either a drug dealer or he has a family in another state.
Definitely don't date people you work with, because eventually it'll get crazy. Shout out to Lady Footlocker. We had fun.
Any guy with a baby face tattooed on his arm because he has a baby he's not telling you about.
That's it for this episode of Questionable Choices. But because relationships are freaking crazy, we're coming back next week with a part 2 edition. Remember, just because it's questionable doesn't mean it's wrong.